Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. Sound right, boys.
Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm glad you are here in the big blowout victory. Canucks show up on the first game of January. 6 goals, 3 let in by the Ottawa Senators. Here, I don't know about you guys, but and you girls that are watching tonight, but listen, everyone kept saying, "Oh, the Senators and the Canucks are so similar," and Senator fans are like, "Oh, we're so much better than you," or we're the same, or whatever. Like, you know, all this nonsense, and then you hear even worse stuff like, "Well, we would have rather if we had to redraft the draft with Quinn Hughes, that you should be taking Brady Tkachuk over Quinn Hughes." Say what? That is the most ridiculous East Coast bias I've heard in the longest of time. Quinn Hughes is the master. He is the magician on ice, and I cannot believe that he would say that people are saying this kind of dumb, stupid stuff. Like, honestly, like, are you kidding me right now? And then tonight we come out and let's just be honest, we kicked the crap out of them. Like, that's what happened tonight. and I don't know about you, but it was just wild watching this game. I was like, I didn't see this coming. So the big question tonight is, who impressed you the most tonight in the Canucks blowout victory over the Senators? Who? Just post in the comments right now. And if you haven't hit the like or subscribe button yet, please do, because here's the cool thing. I'm doing content that is not only on X, which is Twitter, on YouTube, and on Facebook, but I'm working on I was hoping that I was going to be able to launch tonight. I'm doing an Instagram page called Kempner Canucks, so I will release it. I'll post it on all my socials the moment it's ready. I'm hoping to have it tonight. I shot my first video for it, and so I'm really excited. So if you're on Instagram, please make sure you check it out. Okay, but put in the comments who impressed you the most tonight in the Canucks blowout victory over the Senators, okay? And so we got lots to talk about. Also, speaking of content, by the way, I'm really glad that you're here. And I'm going to get to your comments in just a second. I'm just making sure that my mic's working. Last time I had an issue. So I want to talk to you also about January. Every month I do a video about my predictions for the month, the Canucks record, what it's going to be in the month. And so I've done October, November, December. Can't believe how close I've been to predicting all these months. So I did my one in January, and it's done. So actually, it's live right now, but just to members. Tomorrow morning, it launches at 7 a.m., and it has my prediction video for everyone. But that's one of the benefits of being a member, is that you get access to early content. And so it's ready to go. If you're a member, and I appreciate all the members that are in right now. But if you're a member, you got access to it right now. If you're not, you just get it tomorrow morning. It's pretty cool. So just a heads up on that. I'm really excited about that stuff that's coming up. There's so much new coming up. And by the way, if you haven't seen my videos yet, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope that you had a great New Year's. Ours wasn't that great. I'll tell you why. Our kids went out. They had different gatherings that were going. My youngest son stayed home, which was good. He decided to stay up all night to play video games with his friends, and he literally stayed up 24 hours. So that was kind of cool. But we went out for, we had Chinese food. We had ordered in some Chinese food. I don't know if you guys have quality foods where you live, but they provide awesome Chinese food for a smoking great price. So we had some Chinese food, and then and then my wife and I just I watched the Packers game. It was awesome. Of course, you know I'm a Packers fan. I'm a huge Packers fan. We smoked the Minnesota Vikings. Oh my goodness. And all we need to do now is win, and we're in the playoffs. Okay, we did that. I did that. My wife didn't watch it with me. And then we were bored. So guess what we did? We took down Christmas. We took down all the Christmas, took all the boxes from under the stairs, put them all, everything away, and then brought it all downstairs. That's what we did for New Year's. Talk about lame, eh? So this year was lame for us that way. I mean, it was awesome that my kids got to go out. It was great that my son got to do his all-nighter. Literally, we texted everyone in the morning, early in the morning, 8:30 or something like that. Hey, Happy New Year, and sent it to our Kempner group chat. And my son goes, I'm still up. I've been up for 24 hours. So, we're like, say what? You didn't go to bed? I'm like, man, I would be going to bed by 4 o'clock and just go to sleep. So anyways, that was our New Year's Eve. And my oldest son, it's his birthday on New Year's Day. So we did a big celebration for him. And so it's been a good couple days. But glad to have the Canucks back. Glad to have you here. And so thanks so much for showing up. I'm going to get into some comments now. And Callum says, this could get ugly. Yes, it did. Are you kidding me? Actually, that reminds me, by the way, before we dive into all that kind of stuff, let's just talk about that first period for a second. Are you kidding me right now? 5-0. 5-0. Now the first goal, fine, whatever. But then all of a sudden it started getting crazy and pandemonia. This. Okay, so Cole scores a beauty, right? That was his New Year's resolution that he would score a goal. He's getting tired that it says 0 beside his name. So his New Year's resolution was to score a goal. And in his first game, and I think it's his first shift, he scores, pings it, I believe it off the crossbar, not crossbar, the post. I can't remember if I heard the ping, but I think watching the replay, they scored so many times, it's hard to remember. And then you got even the Suter goal. It comes off the glass, drops down. He doesn't grab it. He pushes it down, scores. There's deflections galore. There's people scoring. Pettersson wrapping around. I mean, it was wild. 5-0. So Callum, this could get ugly, and it did. And then I was worried that I was hoping we'd continue to be there. But anyways, let's just dive into that. And Monty, welcome. So good to have you here. 6-3, I'll take it. Even if the second was on the ugly side. Yeah, no, that's a good point. No, I'm not sleeping. I was just getting everything ready. In fact, I was getting my Kempner Canucks Instagram page ready. So I'm not sleeping. But speaking of which, there's Donnie Diamonds. If you haven't watched our live stream, please go check it out. Ben and I do a hilarious job. We're brothers, and he was here for Christmas, and we did a great show together. He's driving. He can't text. Okay, but you are texting me. So how are you? Good to have you here, Ben. Duck, welcome. Thanks for being a member. Nobody said that we were way better than the Sens. Well, no, it's the other way. Sorry, I must have said it wrong. People were saying that the Sens were better than us, and I just disagree. And we proved it tonight again that we're the better team. So not that, but we're better than the Sens. I'm saying it. That's fact. That's not even that's a bold take. That is just crazy. Woohoo! Did Petey get three goals? No, he got 2 goals. No, 1 goal, 2 goals. Let me just see. Let's just dive in. Thanks, Callum, for the question. Oh no, Duck already answered your question. He got 2. Yeah. And then Joshua, Monty loves watching Joshua. And Big Z, Zadorov, Drago, he deserved 2 of them as well. Ryan, welcome. Good to have you here as well. This got a little scary. In what way? That we were going to let the league go? Yeah, I guess so. Or that we're just really good? I don't know. Or they're really bad? I'm not sure. Zaddy, Zadorov, Drago, love it. JS, welcome, man. Good to have you here. Go Canucks Go is right. Absolutely. I'm definitely a member. No, I don't think you are, man. I don't think you are, but let me just check on here. I hope you are, because that would be awesome. And speaking of memberships, let me just go into that real quick. I kind of feel like I'm a little bit scatterbrained in a bit here. Oh, I haven't added it. So I'm going to have to add it first so that everyone can see it. But yeah, so you can sign up for memberships or you can donate a membership. It's really fun to do that. The only thing is, if you donate a membership, it's completely random. You can't choose who it goes to. It randomly goes to people. I bought 5 memberships myself and gave it out, and I put the button, and 5 people in the stream got it. So that was cool. So you can do 1, you can do 5, you can do all. There's perks for being a member of our streams. And so I just got to get to it here. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I can add this tomorrow because I just had a whole bunch of new stuff on this app that I'm using. So I'll just do that tomorrow. Maybe that's what I'll do. Don't worry about it tonight. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on there. Ruben, good to have you here, my friend. What a crazy game. What a crazy game is right. Some weird goals and bounces. And I'll take the win. But you know what, Ruben, what's interesting about that is this. I think that the Senators actually had nicer goals than us, like hardworking, nice passes. But we'll take them. We'll take all 6, right? So like that last goal by Pierre Suter, are you kidding me? Like, how did that go in, right? So that was wild. That was wild. So we have to rent you now? What do you mean? You don't have to rent me? You don't have to do anything. It's good to have you here, but hey, Carol, good to have you. Happy New Year to you as well. Happy New Year, Toy Maker. Haven't seen you in a while. Decent game. It's a win, right? It's all about you. Oh, woohoo, Maria, welcome. My newest sister. Good to have you here. Did McDavid's 900 career points overshadow the Canucks win? I didn't even know he got 900 career points, because I don't care. No, I did see that the Oilers won today, which was huge. I think they've won 5 in a row, if I've heard the announcers correctly on the highlights. So McDavid, this just in, McDavid's a superstar, and he's a stud. He's the best player in the league. So what else were you supposed to say? But 900 career points already, that's impressive. Awesome. Well done, McDavid. Well done. Okay, Toy Maker, same script as last Sens game. All Canucks in the first, then Sens fall short in the comeback. Great point. I actually forgot about that's how it worked last time, Toy Maker. Okay, Ruben, why isn't it showing? Oh, okay, let's go. Good game for the Canucks, but should we be concerned about the Oilers right now? I don't think so yet, but yes, of course, we should be concerned. I think the Oilers are turning it around. I've been saying it for weeks. But if you talk to most Oiler fans, they are like, they're so angry about their team. They think they're done. And I'm like, no, you guys aren't. There's a lot of hockey to be played. And when you go on an 8-game winning streak and then maybe lose a number of games, and then all of a sudden you go on another 5-game winning streak, that's how you get back into it. And they have the talent. So I am concerned. I'm not worried. But you said concerned. So, yes, I'm a little concerned about the Oilers, be honest. So I do believe, too, Toy Maker, just like you, that they will get the wild card and hope that we don't play them. Suter was really good tonight, Curtis. You're right. Good to see you, buddy, by the way. Awesome to see you. Ryan says, yeah, I thought the Canucks were going to let go. Yeah, there was a couple of moments that I'm like, I'm kind of getting worried here. So what do you think of our second or third period? I thought we played really bad. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I don't think we played really bad, Carol, but what I did think was we let up at the beginning of the periods, and then they just worked hard and scored hard-working goals. So it was like they were kind of like, it was almost like those goals were wake-up calls in the second and third period, to be honest with you. Like, it was like they're sitting there going, oh, boy, like, we can't just, like, dog it now. And that's just a fact about the NHL. Like, if we would have lost that game after being up 5-0, I mean, our fan base would like to riot over anything. So that might be, I mean, no one would really riot. I'm trying to be funny, but not over that. So Yeah, I don't know if we played really bad. I just think that like once you're up that by that much, you just don't play the same. So that's just my thing. So Curtis, Happy New Year to you too. Glad to see 2024. Yeah, it's good. Jed, welcome. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year, Trev, and everyone. Great work on the channel. Go Canucks, go. Thanks so much. I have been trying to have a whole bunch of content and a whole bunch of streams. And so I'm trying to make it easy for people to get Vancouver Canuck content. And there are lots of good streamers and content creators out there. I'm just one of many. So I do appreciate your time and you being here. But thanks for the encouragement. I appreciate it. Angelo, good to see you. Oilers got an easy schedule. Well, do they? Like coming up, do they? Or is it like you think they've had an easy schedule this year because they've made it really look really hard? But I'm not sure. Justin, good to see you. Happy New Year to you. Does our division have the top three teams in the league? Vegas, Vancouver, and Oilers. I don't think the Oilers are top three, so I have to say no to that. I would think that LA is up there. So if you said LA, Vegas, and Vancouver, we could have the best division in the league because of that. But if you include the Oilers and they come the wild card, I think we do have the best division in hockey. In hockey, guys. So pretty cool, if you ask me. Okay, do you think that Tocchet is going to make them do a bag skate before the 7-game road trip? No, I do not think he's going to make them do that. But who knows? Rick Tocchet is his own man, and he's done a really good job so far. So maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. So, Pepsi Senators, yeah, they work, right? They work. They have to in order to win games. I don't think their roster is as talented as a lot of teams in the NHL. So I'm a little white here. Like, I think I need to turn that down a bit. Okay. Well, I'm always white, or Caucasian, right? So, Happy New Year, Steel Dog. Good to see you. I like good. Sorry, I like perfect. I like perfect. I don't know. Looking forward to the road trip. Yes, me too. Should be challenging. Absolutely. We're going to be number one. Let's go. Let's go. Happiest of New Year's to you as well, Callum. Thanks so much. I saw your comments in another stream today, and I was like going to message you and say, hey, I see you. So yeah, the road trip is going to be New Jersey, New York, both New York teams. That should be fun to watch. Also, there's a number of ones there. I should bring that up, by the way, now that you bring that up. So I should, where is the other one? Oh, I must have shut it down. So, okay, I'll have to bring it back up. I have if you haven't downloaded on here, I'll show you guys. I can just bring it up here. So it's St. Louis, New Jersey, Rangers, Islanders, Pittsburgh, Buffalo, Columbus, and then that's all in the first 15 days. So basically from the 4th to the 15th. If you don't have, wait a minute. If you haven't downloaded this one yet, from Dave Sun 1 on Twitter, Canucks by the Numbers, check it out. It's my screensaver because I always want to know when the Canucks are playing. So it should be fun, Toymaker. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, Del. Petey had one of his better games. He looked good. He probably was one of the best players on the ice tonight, in my opinion, and so I love that. Curtis, I didn't reach my highest record on YouTube live stream. So I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I didn't reach that. I'm at 822, which is awesome. I'm still very proud and happy and thankful to all my subscribers. But I didn't reach that. But I have reached everything else in regards to dynamics, time watch, the whole thing. So I'm pretty excited. And thanks, Del, for subscribing right now as we're talking about that. So I appreciate you becoming a subscriber here. I'm trying my best to go there. But when it comes to like highest record for my YouTube live stream. I think I've had 50 people in here one time. That was an awesome night. And I think that happened last week. I don't think it wasn't in the Philly game. It was the one before that. Whoever we played before that, I can't remember. It was that night with the stream was buzzing. It was fun. Steel Dog, wait until Saucy Susie comes back. Massive decor. I know these they're all twin towers. They're like triple towers. It's going to be interesting, and I want to know where they're going to put Susie. Are they going to sit Ian Cole, and are they going to put Juleson on the right? Like, what's going to happen there? That's going to be really, really interesting to me. What happens, or do they sit Juleson and have Susie playing? So, and when is Susie supposed to be back? I thought he was supposed to be back by now. So does anyone know that? Please post it in the comments. I'd really appreciate it. Watch all the vids. Oh, really great content. Thank you. I appreciate that. Always a big thumbs up for me. I'd rather play Edmonton as a wild card instead of LA or Vegas. I agree, because we've owned them 3 times already this year. Now, I know they're playing a different level now, but they're still not as good. I don't think, like, their goaltending really concerns me. So, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's a bad thing to wish for. But I think Vegas is amazing. They need their goaltender back, Aiden Hill. And when he's back, they're going to be like, the only reason they've dropped in the standings is because he's out. So, I mean, Logan Thompson is really good too, but he's been injured too. So, in my opinion, we have to be very careful. So, I'd like to see them go back to 1 versus 8. 7. Yeah, me too. I like that too. But the other thing too is then you don't get the rivalries going. And I love the rivalries. I love the divisional rivalries. That's pretty fun. But I agree. I prefer the 1 versus 8, 2 versus 7, 3 versus 6, 4 versus 5. So, Emily, practice. I don't know. What does that mean? What's practice? What's practice? I don't know. Explain it to me. Is this season going to be defined by the playoff success, or should we be happy with the fun regular season? You know what? That is a good question, Toymaker. That's a really good question. I really appreciate you asking that. For me, now I'm not speaking for the fan base, but for me as a Canucks fan, making the playoffs is awesome for me. Absolutely awesome for me. I'm very thankful, proud, and this is the goal. Now watching this team and how good they are, I think for me now it's not only making the playoffs, but winning the first round and then seeing what happens. But making the playoffs for me it will be successful. So that's just my thing. So Steel Dog thinks Juleson will be out. That's interesting. Cousin Vinny, good to have you here. If the Canucks win 5 out of 7 road games, we'll plan a parade. Go Canucks. You know what? I mean, when's the last time we did that? So I think we're gonna do that. So no, wait a minute. Not in my predictions. I did not think we were going to win 5 out of 7. So, yeah, we probably would. But 51 points in January. Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? So, weekend, maybe. Jay, good to see you. Good to see you, man. What does that mean? Weekend, maybe. Myers out. Hopefully, I don't like Sidorov on the left side. You know what? But Tocchet likes the right-handed defenseman to be on the right-handed side. So if you look at it, it's Hronek, it's Myers, and it's Juleson, and that's what he likes to see. So I understand you don't like seeing that, but I don't know. We'll see what he ends up doing. And you like Zadorov on the right? Hey, Adam, thanks so much for gifting a membership. Give Adam Lee some hype in the chat, everyone. So appreciate that. So you gifted 1 membership. I'm always interested to find out who actually gets it, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm very interested in those kind of things. I'm kind of a nerd that way. I know I'm not a nerd. I'm not a nerd at all, but okay, let's go to memberships. Let's find out who got it tonight. Jed got it. Let's go. Nice for a guy who has been coming out and watching all my videos. I think that's awesome. So congratulations. That's great. That is great. Okay. Nanaimo Shoe Repair. We'll have to play Vegas eventually. Would be great to be a great rematch to the bubble series. Yeah, that'd be fun. That I am looking forward to that. Also, Nanaimo Shoe Repair. You know what I saw tonight on the commercials? That Boston Pizza is doing their Pasta Tuesday night all January. So that means that we need to do a Kempner Canucks, a RevTrev Boston Pizza night for all the people in Nanaimo. We got to do it. We got to do it, man. We got to do it this month. So I'm going to call there. I'm going to set something up. I'm going to let you know. I'm going to let anyone know it's on the island. They're welcome to join us. And if you want to come over on the mainland, come for it as well. We'll watch a game together and we'll eat some pasta together. It'll be epic. Okay. So Susie might debut in the St. Louis game. Oh, interesting. We'll see though. Can I have a membership? Come on now. I would love to, but I can't even give people memberships. It's literally random if I give one out, or like I have to pay for it. Like I literally have to pay for it as well. So interesting, isn't it? So, but you can, I know you've already paid, but what I'm saying is the only way you can guarantee getting a membership is by signing up for a membership. So yeah, we are past a playoff team. I agree. I think that's really good, Adam Lee. I think that's awesome. What's your prediction for the road trip? Oh, I'm so glad you asked that question, because guess what I have right down here somewhere. Where is it? 7-game road trip is coming up. What do you think our record will be in the next 7 games? So I want you to post in the comments what you think is going to be our record in those 7 games. Now, I'll just look at it again, and I'll just tell you off the top of the head. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 8, 9. So I'm predicting we're going to get 9 points in the next 7 games. No, is that more? Am I wrong about that? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. No, it'll be 11 points in the next. It will be 11 points in the next 7 games. That's my prediction. So, what do you guys think? Post it in the comments, please. That would be really, really great. Toy Maker, round 1. Yep, a 1 round would be a great along with this regular season. Yeah, obviously I would love a cup, but we are more realistic. Yes, I know there's a lot of Canucks fans right now that are saying that we're going to win a cup, and I just think it's way too early to say that. I mean, you're welcome to say that, but I'm with you, Toy Maker. I'm not saying that yet. I'm not planning the parade yet, but Susie's potential return is supposed to be, what did you just say? St. Louis, which is next game, right? Yeah, it's the next game, which is Thursday night. So yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, but we'll see, because you don't have to rush them the way they're playing, right? So, okay, so Adam, hype, good to have. Hey, Japan 4, Happy New Year to you. What up? So glad that Jed got it. There's lots of appreciation there. I'm a little bit behind the chat here, so I'm going to almost have the lacrosse goal behind the net. Yes, if you are a member, post in the emojis right now. And that's one of the perks of becoming a RevTrev member. Do the emoji of Hoglander fever. Hoglander fever. Let's get up the Hoglander hype, because I've got a fever, and the only prescription of that fever is some more Hoglander. Okay, so he flips it up, goes over the net, tries to get it. I don't know if he was trying to pass it to Suter or if he was trying to bank it off the back of his helmet, of the goalie's helmet, but that would have been epic if he scored that. So I'm a Canucks nerd. Okay, well, maybe guilty as charged, right? So that's awesome. I like it. I'm in. Okay, sounds good. I'll let you know. Do it in Vancouver. Well, if I'm in Vancouver, I'm just not there very often. So I mean, if it is, then I'm inviting Ruben to join us too. So can you believe that it's the beginning of January? We're talking about playoffs instead of the draft, right, Ruben? Like, it's been a bad 3 years, right? It's been a bad 3 years. So I don't know if I can pull off a stream, Adam Lee, for if we go out to a restaurant. I'm not sure if we could pull that off, but maybe we can. I'm not sure. Zadorov lines guys up for that big hit playing on the right side. That's his comfy sweat. Okay, I believe you. I believe you. 5-1-1. Woo, Jed, you're going like all in, dude. On a road trip, that's impressive. Yeah. So watch the game at the Grandview location. Okay. Casey's more realistic, 4-2-1. Same with Nanaimo, shoe repair. Dell is, oh my goodness. I needed to take a drink of water because Dell being negative Nancy here. Now you might be right, so I'm not saying you're wrong, but Steel Dog's very realistic as well. 3-2-2, 5 wins and maybe 3 or 2 lost in overtimes. Okay, would be great. It's going to be tough. Yeah, it's going to be tough. I hope they're 7-0, right? I think we all are. Could you imagine if they were like Road Warriors? That would be epic. We are good, but not playoff good. We are playoff good, dude. We're making the playoffs. Like right now, we would have to tank big time, or not tank, fail big time in order to not make the playoffs. So we're going to the playoffs. So we're playoff good. Now, are you saying we're not going to win in the playoffs? I mean, when you predict 2-4-1, I mean, yeah, I guess there's a reason why you don't believe in this team yet, but I do, and I'm all in on believing that this team is a playoff team. Casey, good to see you. Happy New Year. If Canucks can't win the cup, I hope Vegas gets Demco'd. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Hoaglander tried banking it off the back of the mask. Yeah, well, on the announcers were saying, was he passing the Suter? But I'm with you, Toymaker. I think he tried to bank it off the mask. Susie seems very well. Yeah, he's been injured a lot, right? So never mind. Plan the parade. Okay, I love your guys' optimism, right? So I think Canucks window is 2 to 3 years. PD is going to get paid, Hughes is going to get paid, and Demko is going to get paid, and role players become younger guys and prospects. Yeah. Have you seen, Jed, that means you've seen my 2024 Canucks contract predictions. Have you guys seen that yet? Because that's a really interesting video. I feel like I'm pretty conservative on some of those things, but especially the Pettersson deal. I know a lot of people think he's going to get paid more, but I'm not there. So check that out. If you guys haven't seen that, it's on my YouTube channel. It's on, I posted it in the Facebook group as well, on the Facebook page. I mean, not the group. So yeah. But if they get huge deals, Hronek, PD, and Demko, then it's going to be, you got to play the younger guys on the ELC entry level contracts. That's what you have to do. I put Colorado, Vegas, and Oilers ahead of us now. Okay. What? The Oilers are ahead of us? We've literally beat them 3 times. 3 times. 8-1, 4-3, and whatever else we beat them. I mean, it was convincing the 3rd time. So, yeah, I mean, I know you think they're playing better, but I'm not in on that. So, road trip record will be 4-2-1. See you at Boston. Okay, you coming over on the island? You can stay at my house, Ruben. PD's going to Chicago. No, you saw that video. Oh man, I was so raging over that. That is just such garbage, right? Like all these people, they just sit in the East and they have to think of clickbait, honestly. And then they say stupid things like, I would draft Brady Tkachuk over Quinn Hughes in that draft. You would? Well, that's the dumbest move I've heard of in the longest time. And not that I don't think Brady Tkachuk is a bad player. I think he's a really good player. But Quinn Hughes is way better. It's way harder to find a stud defenseman than it is to find a center. Just saying. And I like Brady Tkachuk, but I'm telling you right now. So then these stupid rumors, honestly, they're just stupid, that Pettersson wants to go, is considering going to Chicago, blah, blah, blah. Give me a break. He literally said to us, to the media, to everyone, he said, I want to be at a place that wins. If you go to Chicago, you're not winning for a while. Vancouver's your best option for winning right now, so I think he's going to stay. So I'm with you, Steel Dog. Thank you for posting that. I appreciate honesty because that is some of my values. I am passionate, realistic, and honest. So. Yes, the Hoaglander one. I love it. PD, Podkolzin, and a first for Bedard. I do that. I would do that. Samuel, good to have you here. Honestly, I would do that. I know Gary is usually in these streams. He would be all in on that trade. Even a first, I don't want to give up a first, but I would do that for Bedard. Like, I love Bedard. I think he's got phenomenal potential. I think he could be like McDavid-like in his potential. Like that, I do think that. Now, McDavid is probably stronger, taller, bigger. So Bedard needs to get some weight in order to really be in that conversation. But I don't know. I just love Bedard. So maybe that's a bad trade. That's a bad trade. But I mean, that's 3 first-round picks for Bedard. Maybe I'm just too wild on it. Maybe I shouldn't do that deal. I don't know. I'd have to think about that one more, Samuel. Playoff, yes. We are Warriors, kind of. Well, we're going to find out, right? We're going to find out. Jersey beat us in the last minute, and the Rangers had a great OT but lost. We should have won. I'm going to say 4-3 in the 7-game trip. Okay, that's cool. Dell must live in Edmonton, right? Dell, do you live in Edmonton? We do not do well in the playoffs. Our best player is too fragile. Okay, dude, last time we were in the playoffs, he played well. Pettersson played well in the playoffs. So I just don't understand. I don't understand. So the logic's not there. If that's what you're thinking, the logic's not there because it's just not true. Is he fragile? For sure. For sure. But he produced in the playoffs when he made the one time we made the playoffs, he produced. So definitely making the playoffs. Dreamer says we're going to be 4-1-2 on the road trip. That's cool. I hope you're right. No, wow, nope. He's pushing back. Okay. Is Donnie and Dolly canceled? Anyone know? I don't think so. I'd be shocked. I think we would have seen more in that. Is it me or was Kuzmenko sort of visible? Well, I noticed him a lot tonight. I just think there were so many weird things that happened. But he had 2 shots and one where he was holding it too long. I also remember when he did the spinorama pass and it went right on the other opponent's stick. Yes, good video. PD's going to be plus 11 plus. Hughes is going to be up there too on his next contract, but his next contract's not until like 2026. And Demko is definitely going to be more than 6 plus. Could be. Depends on injuries and all that kind of stuff. Flames and Oilers will have a great draft pick next summer. Yeah, that's trash talk right there. I love it. If we overpay for PD, we'll be hamstrung like the Leafs. Possible. It's a good point, but I love my Knox lack the killer attitude, okay? Donnie and Dolly will be back soon. Okay, that's cool. Pettersson for Connor. I've said that, Curtis, for a while. I would do that in a heartbeat. Would you send me the video of Pettersson? Which one? The contract one or the Chicago Blackhawks one? So I can send those to you. They're on my YouTube channel though, so but I'll send it to you. Chicago will have to offer Bedard and a couple picks for Petey. Woo! And Namo Shoe Repair's pushing back. If we will see if PD is money hungry because there are a lot of teams that will overpay. Yep, we're going to find out, Del. You're right. And Curtis even agrees with you. We could have tanked for, yeah, I know. That was what I was saying all last year, that we were supposed to tank for Bedard. And even, and the moment Demko came back and they started playing him, I was like, the tanking is over. And I don't think they were actually trying to tank, to be honest with you. For like hindsight 2020, I think they were actually trying to win games and we just sucked so bad. But I think we should have been tanking. Like when we were starting Spencer Martin, and then Seelovs came in, they didn't think he was going to play that great. And then he was awesome. But when Demko came back, the tank job was over. And here's the thing. Let's just say we tanked, which we should have done. And I know that we shouldn't try to lose, but we should put in younger players, get them experience, that whole thing, and lose those games because Fantelli was there, Carlson was there, Michkov was there. Who went for? Can't remember. Whoever went for. Will Smith was there. Like, there were studs. There were studs available in the top 5, and I think we should have totally done that. But I'm really passionate about it. So, yeah. Brandon, good to see you. Shout out to Detroit for passing on Quinn Hughes. Whoop, whoop. They will be haunted by that for decades. Wait for a couple years of Chicago losing for Bedard to demand a trade. Yeah. I'm just hoping he signs contract with us. Just joking about what I said. Okay. We get by the second round. Okay, I hope so. Wouldn't that be great? I'm hoping so. I thought Donnie and Dolly were back on air today. That's why I asked. I have no idea what's going on. Gary, I was just talking about you. That would be a good trade. Bedard is unreal. I guess you heard me talking about you. So great win by the Canucks. Too bad Canada couldn't get it done too. Yeah, let's just transfer. Let's just switch over to that for a second. Let's switch over to that. I don't know if you guys got up and watched it, but Czechnia scores with like 11 seconds left. If you watch that goal, literally off the stick, it was a heartbreaker. And I feel for Team Canada. I think they're really good. I think the criticism is really brutal. That game could have gone either way. In fact, I think if it went to overtime, we were going to win that game. So congrats to Czechnia, but Canada didn't win, didn't pull it out. It's a sad day for Canada. But the good news is Sweden won today, guys. So if we want to talk about our World Junior prospects, on all three of our prospects in the World Juniors are on Team Sweden. Lekkerimäki, Elias Pettersson, the D-man, and Wielander, or Wielander, depends how you say it. So what did you guys think about the Sweden game? So yeah, it sucked about Canada, but it wasn't their day. So let's just go back to great win. Too bad Canada. Okay. Dell, it will be interesting if Kuz gets benched on the road. Talk can't hide him. Yeah, I hope he doesn't. I just love watching Kuzmenko. The one you mentioned. Well, I mentioned both of them, Curtis, so I'll just send them both to you, okay? How's that? Send you both videos. Daniel, good to see you. I thought it was a great first period and a mediocre last two. Yep, I'd agree with that. Glad we got the win, but I feel like they killed most of the momentum going forward. Excuse me, I just burped there. By being so mad the rest of the game. Yep. Yeah, that's a fair assessment. I don't disagree. Yeah, Chicago might get Celebrini too. Dude, if that happens, that's going to be nuts, right? That's going to be absolutely nuts. Good night, Nanaimo Shoe Repair. I'm assuming you're working tomorrow. So great game. Looking forward to playing St. Louis on Thursday. I'll be live streaming, by the way, on that. So Bedard will get tired of losing on the drought. Yeah, in Chicago. He might. But he's saying all the right things. He's saying he loves playing there. He loves the fans. He's thankful they drafted him. So I like that. The Dingers. Good to have you here again. By the way, I have my my desk up. Like I've got one of those movable desks. So I realized when I touch the desk, because it's like fully at the top, I'm standing tonight, it rocks. So I'm trying not to do that. But I'm so used to like putting my hands on the desk while I'm streaming or doing videos that I've got to work on that, I realize. So I have a sneaky feeling, he says, that Pettersson for Bedard is low-key, legit, and true. What? It's no secret Bedard hates Chicago. Wow. I don't know anything about this, and I don't think this is happening. I think that they're trying to get Pettersson and keep Bedard. So that's what I think. So How many seconds? Tony, good to have you, my buddy. 11 seconds. That's what I'm going to say. 11 seconds. I don't know how many seconds, but I'm going to say 11. Okay. How many seconds? I don't know. Are you talking about time? Or are you talking about second periods? Or Canada was so great. It was too bad they lost. Yeah, it was disappointing for sure. It seems like a very Canucks thing to make things tougher than we need to. Yeah, right, Daniel? I was thinking that tonight as well. I'm like, this is so Vancouver Canucks style. We should have a good road trip, I think. They are all winnable except maybe the New York one. I don't know. Well, we should have beat them the first time we played them, but they're all at home. So that could be very possible. Very, very possible. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, everyone. And, here's the thing I was talking to you guys about. If you want to become a member, RevTrev membership loyalty badges, and your name, by your name, and then you can have emojis, the custom emojis. You can put it in the live chat on YouTube, and then also you have access to the members' early access. I believe is everyone gets those. So, and then of course, if you want to go next level memberships, $14.99. It's the perks, all the perks of the RevTrev membership, and then member shoutouts, group Zoom calls for all next level members, which I'm going to plan soon. It's very, very soon. So yeah, just a heads up. You don't have to. You can gift a membership. You can just buy one for yourself. Whatever you want to do. It's a perk that YouTube's allowed. So I'm not big on Facebook yet. Unfortunately, I wish I was getting. If you're on Facebook, follow Kempner Canucks page. Please do that. I'm trying to grow the channel and get your friends, family to follow it too. So that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. But of course, as you know, I love making this kind of content. Follow me on all my socials as well. So just a heads up. Just a heads up, everyone. Okay. So 11 seconds, Curtis. Come on now. 11 seconds. I love it. I love it. Tony's going to love that too. I'll eat my jock if they trade Petey. Yeah. I don't think they're, well, depends how the contract negotiations go, right? So I was wondering if NHL players would get together and pick a team to sign with, like the NBA players do. You know what? I think that day's coming. I just hope it's not Pettersson that does that. So, but I was thinking it was going to be the Hughes brothers that were going to start it, but I'm glad they didn't. I was hoping that they were going to come to Vancouver, but man, all it needs is Quinn to go the other side. So yeah, I hope they extend Petey so he doesn't get offer sheet. Yeah. Someone else dictating what he makes. I agree, Jed. I'm 100% with you. So that would be great. Naslund scored, 48 goals for the Canucks. Not sure Petey gets there. Yeah, you mean in one season? Doesn't Bure have more than that? So, but you're just saying because they're both Swedes? Yeah, I don't know if he'll get there either, but maybe he will. I was talking. Who was I talking to? There was someone in my comments. I think it's Ryan. Ryan said that he believes that Pettersson's going to get 140 points in his career, like in one season. I'm like, what? I hope you're right on that. So, Toymaker, it's almost impossible to do it like NBA style because of our cap. That's true. That's true. Yeah, there's just max contracts in the NBA, right? So everyone's making 40 million. You can pay 2 or 3 people that, and that's why it wouldn't work. Yeah, it wouldn't work. Left of the game. Left of the game. What? Are we talking about? Sorry. Is that 11 seconds? Oh, 11 seconds left of the game. Okay, I see. I thought you were saying there's something to my left. Oh, no. That'd be your left. My left is over here. So, I don't know. That's hilarious. If someone offers you Spitty, how many first rounders will we get? It depends on how much money they send. It's like 3 or 4 first rounders if it's a lot of money. So, yeah. Good night, Curtis. I'll send you those videos. So, yeah, one season. Yeah, I'm not sure. So, yeah, guys, it's been a wild journey, hasn't it? Like, this has been so fun to be a Canucks fan. I'm just loving it. I'm loving just being a part of it, enjoying the ride. I don't want to be a broken record here and just talk about how I'm not playing in the parade. But listen, I'm pumped about watching Canucks hockey. I think it's super fun right now. So I don't think Pettersson for Bedard would happen. No, I don't think so either. Danielle, however, if Chicago makes that offer, I'd take it. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been saying. Bedard is making magic, working with nothing. Imagine him with this lineup. I know. It would be dynamite. It'd be dynamite, right? So after 37 games, the Nucks are 24, 10, and 3. Think about that, Gary. This is nuts. Don't you think it's just nuts that we're 24, 10, and 3? Like, the Canucks are definitely worthy of league-wide respect. I agree, Gary. I'm all in on what you're saying there. So Naslund was on during intermission. I was thinking Naslund was better than Petey and had 48 goals. If he wants to go, let him go. Yeah, who knows? I don't think Pettersson wants to go. He wants to play on a good team. And so right now he's on a good team. So, but as good as it gets. But I don't get too excited about winning the President's Trophy. Been there, done that. And well, it's been a while, man. In 2010, 2011, like for me, I mean, some people weren't even alive that are watching this stream back in those days. So think about that for a moment, right? Well, I guess no. What 11-year-old is going to be up? Or I should say a 13-year-old is going to be up right now. Probably not too many. Well, I guess school's out, so maybe there's someone here. But yeah, I hear what you're saying. But right now, I'm taking any success we get. And so if it's cup or bust, I'm just not there yet. I think that we're not going to win the cup this year, but we could. If we do, I am going to be so stoked. Like, you're going to have to subscribe. Everyone's going to need to subscribe because I'm going to be so excited. So, yeah. Anyways, I know everyone, all the social media and the media people will be as well. The fans will be as well. But, man, if we won this year, that'd be so much fun. So, yeah. Okay, everyone. So, we're at 50 minutes, almost 51 minutes. I want to thank you for coming out tonight. I'm going to be making that Instagram one, Instagram Kempner Canucks. I'm hoping to have that done tonight if I can. I hope I can. So if I do, I'll post it on all the socials to let you know when it's ready to go. So yeah, but before I do, I'm going to do these last few comments. I'd rather win the cup, but if not, I'll take the President's Trophy as a consolation prize. For sure. Van Michael, good to have you here. Can't wait for Susie to get back. Talking about St. Louis, possibly. Imagine we'd be even better than we are now. Yeah, and on the penalty kill as well, he helps us too, right? So not just on defense, on the 5-on-5. I'm thankful for a good regular season, a few playoff wins. Luke, good to have you here. If we can shut down after a lead, then we have a good chance, but the discipline is not there. That's true. Happy New Year, Brandon. And hope we play Edmonton in playoffs just to challenge all those Oilers irritated. Yeah, that would be fun, and especially if we won it. So, all right, everyone, have a great night. Thanks so much for coming out. So appreciate you. Happy New Year. Looking forward to it. And Thursday, I'm planning on doing a stream after the St. Louis game. So, check it out. And remember the video. If you're not a member, the video goes live tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. So check out the new January predictions. And if you haven't checked out the 2024 contract predictions, make sure you check that out as well. I was going to say Merry Christmas, but Happy New Year, everyone. Happy New Year.